Paris, 1839. A famous painter pushes through a crowd to see a strange silver plate holding a perfect frozen image. He stares at it, then says the words that terrified every artist in Europe. From today, painting is dead. He was wrong, spectacularly wrong. But to understand why, you need to see the world he lived in first. Imagine a world with no photos at all. If you wanted to remember a face, someone had to paint it. For centuries, that was painting's day job. Kings posed to look powerful. Merchants paid to look rich. Ordinary families bought miniature portraits, tiny paintings, small enough to fit inside a locket. Painting was an industry. Then, around 1826, a French inventor named Nicephore Niepce pointed a wooden box out of his window. The exposure took around 8 hours for one blurry rooftop. But it worked. The first photograph in history. Niepce partnered with Louis Daguerre, who perfected it. In 1839, France announced the daguerreotype, a gift to the world. Paris went wild. They called it daguerreotype-omania. Portrait studios appeared on every boulevard, making thousands of portraits every day. A painted portrait took days and cost a fortune. A photograph took minutes and cost pocket change. You can guess what happened. The portrait painting industry collapsed. Within decades, the miniature portrait, a craft 300 years old, was practically extinct. Aged against the machine. The poet Baudelaire called photography art's most mortal enemy. Others simply joined it. A caricaturist named Nadar opened a photo studio in Paris and became famous. Remember his name. It matters later. But a few artists asked a question nobody had needed to ask in 400 years. If a machine can copy reality perfectly, what is painting actually for? The answer changed art forever. The camera did not take painting's job. It took painting's homework. Accuracy now belonged to machines, so artists were free to paint everything a camera could not capture. Feelings, light, motion, the impression of a moment. Young French painters left their studios and painted outdoors, fast, with loose visible brushstrokes. Monet, Degas, Renoir. In 1874, rejected by galleries, they held their own exhibition inside Nadar's photography studio. Photography gave rebel painting its home. A critic mocked Monet's hazy sunrise, calling the whole group Impressionists. The insult stuck. So did the movement. Then photography humbled every painter alive. For centuries, artists painted galloping horses with legs stretched out like flying rocking horses. In 1878, Edward Muybridge photographed a gallop frame by frame. The famous pose was impossible. Artists had been wrong for centuries. The lesson hit hard. Human eyes miss things. Degas studied motion photographs and borrowed photography's candid crops for his dancers. Once painting stopped competing with the camera, the floodgates opened. Van Gogh painted the night sky the way it felt. Cézanne broke nature into shapes. Picasso shattered the picture completely, showing a face from 5 angles at once. By the early 1900s, painters dropped recognizable subjects altogether. Pure color, pure shape, pure feeling. Meanwhile, photography fought its own battle to be seen as art. It won. Today, photographs hang beside Monet's in the same museums. So the camera never killed painting. It set painting free, sparking the biggest creative explosion since the Renaissance. Every new technology gets accused of killing art. It never does. Art just changes shape. Where it goes next, is up to you.